It's me, Mehtaba Mandwala, and I'm a student at Rehan School Online Academy. I hope you all are doing great, and welcome to my show, Inspiring Minds, where I will try to inspire you. And as you know, that on daily basis we will do interviews, and when we will do interviews, so we have a very special guest in our studio. So today I have a very special guest in my studio, and he is Mr. Gabrielle. So I am very happy to interview him. Uh, let's start this interview. So, first of all, today we are joined by an engineering leader whose career spans some of the most demanding and high stakes environments in this world. And Mr. Gabe served as the former director of engineering for the United States Air Force Special Operations Commands, where engineering decisions directly supported the mission critical operation. And he is also a member of the NASA Speaker Bureau with over 11 years experience communicating advanced engineering. So the more information is going to we are going to take from Mr. Gabe by interviewing him. So first of all, thank you so very much for coming, Sir Gabe. How are you doing? Hello.
So you're very welcome. It's my pleasure. I got to say to everybody in Pakistan, good evening, good morning from Florida. It's a beautiful day here. I'm getting ready to start today. And I tell everybody my name is Gabe. That's a nickname. That's what I ask everyone to call me. I know sometimes due to age or culture, it's uncomfortable for you to do that. And then you call me anything you like. I don't mind, but I actually prefer Gabe because that's what my friends call me. So I was a civil structural engineer for NASA at Kennedy Space Center for 17 years. And then about 10 years ago, I got involved in international speaking, something I never thought I would do. And there wasn't enough hours in the day to travel around and to do a full-time job. So I ended up quitting my job, resigning from the position, and becoming a full-time speaker, traveling around internationally. And I've been doing that for the last 10 years. It's been absolutely amazing. And I've been to Pakistan now 4 times, and I'm leaving in a few days to come to Pakistan again.
So excited to have you in Pakistan. I am really looking forward to meet you in Pakistan, and please came to Islamabad and meet with me.
Yeah, I sent you the information on the person to contact, right? Did you get that
Yeah, yeah,
information?
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I
so
have seen.
yeah, just
Sir,
contact
can you
her.
give me just 1 second? The door is
Sure.
no.
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry for that. And yes, we are going to continue our interview. And yes, first of all, we are going to start this interview with your career trajectory and foundations. Okay.
Sure, whatever
So
you
you
like.
are. Can you hear me, sir?
Yes. I said we can do whatever you like.
Okay, okay. Yeah, my first question for you is that what motivated you to pursue engineering as your career? You can choose anything more that you like, but choosing engineering as your career, why you choose that?
Yeah, so for me, I grew up hating school and doing terrible in school. I failed most things in school, so I just didn't like school. I really had no use for it, and I fought it and fought it. So I did terrible in school. And at the end of high school, I really had barely made it through high school. So I really didn't think I could do much because I had done so terrible. I played a lot of sports. I was really good at sports, which for me was kind of a good balance because when you're struggling, and many students struggle, you really have nothing makes you feel good about yourself. But me, I always had the balance with sports, so that was a great part of my life. But when I finished high school, I couldn't do anything. I really couldn't do anything. So I was working at McDonald's, making burgers and fries, and it was awesome. I loved it. It was fun. I was out of school, no homework, no tests, but I like to race cars. I really like to race cars, and I couldn't generate the income at McDonald's. So I knew I had to do something else, but I had no idea what. So I was driving a truck, and I was playing on a sports team at the time. I was driving this truck, and one of the guys on the sports team said to me, "Did you ever think about going into engineering?" And I had no idea. To this day, I have no idea why he said that. But it put a thought in my head, well, I need a better job. Engineering is a good paying job. How do I become an engineer? What do I have to do? I have to go to university. Well, I hate school, but look, this is something I have to do in order to get where I want to go. So I'm going to find a way to get through the school, enjoy the school. And that's pretty much what I did. It took me 8 years going to night school to finish the degree. But I did, and opened many and many doors for me, which gave me a better income, which allowed me to raise cars.
Okay, sir, that's great. Uh, Now, can you tell me that, like, in the start, which early experience you have, like, which early experience shaped you most in your leadership philosophy?
When I first started working, I was doing very minimal jobs. I was making burgers and fries, and then I was mopping floors, and I was doing all this kind of stuff. And a lot of time I was working for people, to me, who I thought, they really don't know how to treat people right. They're supposed to be leaders. They don't know how to treat people right. And I made a promise to myself at that time. I remember I made a promise to myself. I would never treat anyone poorly. I would never do anything to make their life miserable. And I would always try to help people. And I think that was a premier, thing that went in my mind. And I carried that all through my work life and into today.
Okay, so what pivotal trajectory decisions defined you as in your career trajectory, basically?
So I'm not quite sure. Could you say that again? I didn't quite understand the question.
Yes, I'm saying that, like, what pivotal decisions defined your like career trajectory success?
My career is kind of my day-to-day life is, I if it leads me. I have plans every day. I have plans to go to Pakistan next week, and I have plans to all these plans I have. They never happen. As I progress through the day, something always changes. So to me, I always tell everybody, life is such an adventure to me. It's so exciting. I never know what's going to happen. All I know is that I have to try to do my best and enjoy the day, and always try to do your best. This is something critical. And then learn to enjoy everything you do. The challenge is never to do something. The challenge is to enjoy doing it. If you can learn to enjoy everything you do, there's no stress, there's no pressure, there's hard work mentality. You just enjoy what you're doing as you're doing it. If you learn to do that, it doesn't matter what you do if you have a belief in yourself. Three things I talk about so much: do your best, what you do, believe in yourself. These are three simple things, not so simple, but three simple thought things. Putting some into practice takes a little bit of a challenge, but this is a sense of reward that goes with the challenge. So for me, each day is an adventure. Each day is exciting. This morning I'm doing this interview with you, and then I'm in another interview right after you, and then I'm getting ready to leave in a few days. So I've got to pack bags. I got all kinds of crazy things going on. But I know throughout the day I get a phone call or something will happen, and my everything will change. So for me, every day is an adventure. Every day is exciting, fun, and I love the challenge of enjoying it all.
Okay, so Gabe, can you tell me that, like, what do you think? What misconceptions that does people have in the elite engineering careers?
Well, everybody's different. It's hard for me to
Right.
say what other people would think. I hopefully they will think in a positive way. Whatever it is, you want to think positive about it. And if it's in engineering, hopefully you go into engineering. I went into engineering to give me income, but hopefully many people go into many things that they like and they really enjoy doing. But I try to look at everything as an opportunity. I've got in engineering by accident, and once I was in it, I said, okay, I'm going to do the best I can to enjoy it, and that's how I approach everything that I do. But I never really I have a plan, but I never stick to it. It's really crazy with how things unfold day by day.
Okay, sir. So, can you elaborate about AFSOC?
Oh, okay. Yeah. So AFSO stands for Air Force Special Operations Command. So within the Air Force and the same in Pakistan, it's all militaries. They have different segments. Some people fly, some people build buildings. Some people are medics. You do everything differently. So Air Force Special Operations Command is a very, very unique and very special part of the Air Force. And people in AFSOC, it's called AFSOC. So you don't say Air Force Special Operations Command. You just